Good morning. Welcome to Patrice's Projects. It is finally seed giveaway day. But first, before I can even go in to edit this video for you, I need to spray my green beans and cucumbers for spider mites. Every year this happens to me, but this year I planted my beans late. So the dragon tongue beans here are just beginning to flower. They took forever compared to the Kentucky Wonder right next to them. And the Kentucky Wonder, they flowered a lot, they gave some fruit, and then they flowered hugely, produced all these nice little beans, and then they stopped growing because the spider mites, I think, are just zapping them. So let me show you what the flowers look like on this plant real quick before I tell you something else that's going on. Here's what the Kentucky Wonder flowers look like, and they're pretty unimpressive. They're cute, but they're, just small and white. And let me show you what I'm talking about with how it grew a lot of beans, and they're just stunted. I mean, they're everywhere on this. Just all over. I think there's like 8 plants maybe of this. And then right next door, look at the flowers on the dragon tongue beans. They're so cute. I mean, they're the same shape and everything, but look at the color. And then there's a little bean there. But you can tell by my leaves. See the speckling? There. And that's because the spider mites zapped the life right out of them. And on the back, I don't have enough hands to clear this shot for you, but you can see the little dots all over it, I hope. Oh, this one's more clear. You can see the little speckles, spider mites all over. So, got a treat for that. I might as well mix this up while I'm telling you about the exciting, to me anyway, new thing I'm going to be doing. 3 tablespoons neem oil, 1 gallon of water. So, what is happening now? I just did it too, so if you go over there right now, you'll see nothing. I just created a Facebook page, Patrice's Projects, and what I want to do with this giveaway is the lettuces are cool weather crops, and green onions, and that will be an option. But that's 3 right there. I'm making it a little bit strong because my infestation's pretty bad, and I've treated before with like 2 tablespoons, and it just isn't enough. So what I want to do is have a bunch of you, or all of you, that come and get the seeds. Anyone that can grow for fall, or any time of year really, go. I was thinking maybe we could just post weekly updates or something like that of our fall garden, and then in the spring, our spring garden, or whatever you want to post on there that has to do with gardening, or any projects that are happening, really. I love projects. And I'm putting half a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap. If you use a natural dish soap, probably a full teaspoon would be better. And that's just to break up the oils. It would be better to use the natural stuff. I don't have any. But anyway, that's what I thought would be a really fun thing to do. I'm going to be working on that as soon as I get some of these seeds packaged up. Maybe right after this video you can go over and become a member over there. That way you don't forget. And then as soon as you get your seeds, we can all plant them together. We can do our updates. That'd be really fun. And if you guys don't do it, it's going to be really lonely for me over there posting my pictures all by myself. So I really hope you join in that. When you're using neem oil or any other kind of oil, you put that dish soap in to break it up. Then you get, especially when you first put it in, you give it a really good shake. And, oh, I guess I might want to pump this up. Sounds like I didn't quite close the top all the way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to try to focus mostly on the undersides of the leaves because, for one, that's where the spider mites are located at mostly. Also, the oil does leave a residue on your leaves, so the sun hitting that residue is not a good thing. So I'm just going to go around and try to coat the undersides of the leaves entirely. It's going to be really difficult with the other beans because they're clustered so close together. But here, the leaves face toward the sun, so kind of easy to get the backs of them through this trellis. And yeah, I'm getting some on the front surfaces because it falls there, but the leaves are in really bad shape anyway, so if I accidentally kill these plants, they're not doing well anyway. The beans are growing so slowly. I don't really expect to get a harvest out of it unless I treat it. So either way, if I kill it, I don't get it. If I let it stay like this, I'm not going to get a harvest either. So it's better to try and save it and get something out of it than to just let it die on its own naturally. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and you shake this frequently to make sure that oil stays dispersed. And you'll know because, well, with this one it's harder to tell, but you don't see that oil layer at the top, and it'll be milky looking inside when the oil is properly dispersed. So that's what I'm doing. That's how I do it anyway. Now let's get on to the seed selections. The video I shot yesterday wasn't quite as clear as I wanted it, and it was missing a few really important things like the dates that I'm doing this giveaway through, and the fact that I'm only sending to the continuous United States. Any postage that you put on your envelope from any other country isn't going to do anything for me here. I'd still have to put postage from the US to send it out, so I can't do it. Okay, first of all, the varieties. The Patrice cherry tomato, obviously, is going to be one. The Butter Crunch lettuce is the second. Jimmy Nardello peppers is the third. And with the Jimmy Nardellos, I'm only going to send 10 to 12 seeds. I looked through, tried to get out all of the seed that is obviously not good, so most likely you'll get all good seed. And you only need a few pepper plants, really, to feed a whole family of 4 or 5. They produce really well. And then the fourth one is the salad bowl lettuce, that really pretty red lettuce. I wanted to do the endive, but even though I have a lot of seed, I'm not certain. I don't know what the turnout for this video is going to be. And I really like endive. It's part of the chicory family. It's got a whole different texture for salad. And they say it has a bitter taste when you look it up online. I didn't detect really a bitter taste. If there was, it was a pleasantly bitter taste. It added a lot of texture, and it keeps really, really well. And I believe it's extremely cold tolerant. So for the alternates, you can substitute one of the 4. Because I'm going to type out, a paper that has the 4 written on there, and it's going to have, spaces for those 4. I don't mind substituting one. Like if you already have a ton of Jimmy Nardello peppers, substitute one of the others, which are green onions, endive, and Egyptian spinach. I haven't mentioned this year. I offered it last year, and these seeds are from last year, but they've been in the refrigerator, so they should be good. Egyptian spinach is not a regular spinach. Don't plant it in a row, 3 or 4 inches apart. It's not going to work for you. It's more of a bush type plant, and I believe it's perennial in warmer climates. I'm not sure about the colder, but it's a small bush, and you get these little leaves, and I don't know if they taste like spinach cooked. I only put them in salads, and it's really nice. Look it up online. You might want to try it. It's different. And it grows for a much longer period of time. Puts out these seed pods that I believe are also edible. So That's one that I'm going to do as an alternate. And then, like I said, only in the only sending in the contiguous United States. And the dates for the giveaway are today, which is August 17th, through Friday, August 31st. So that's exactly 2 weeks. Try to get the envelope out so that I receive it by the 31st. But I'll accept envelopes for a few days after that. And I'm on my way right now to go and get my P.O. box, which I will put right here and down below. I wanted to bring you in a little closer for this part. What you're going to do is you're going to send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, so you're going to have your name and address right here, and either your name and address or mine up here, and a stamp. And on the inside flap of your envelope, or you could put a little note. You're going to put any substitutions you want. That way I can't lose it. And if you send a note, please send it big enough for me to not lose it and make sure I see it. So, again, your name and address here, either yours or mine up here, and a postage stamp. Hold it up, put it in another envelope, and this one will be addressed to me at whatever P.O. box I get in Vacaville, California, with whatever zip code they give me, and then your name and address up here, and another postage stamp. So, that way I know I'll get it. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, I'd really appreciate a lot of comments, because the more comments, likes, shares, and subscriptions I get, more attention on this video, the more that YouTube will put it out there as a recommended video for others to see. So it would really help a lot. I want to share these seeds, and I have quite a bit. I think I have more than enough for half my subscribers, and I know that I won't get a turnout for every single one of you. So I'd really appreciate the shares, especially. That would be very much appreciated. That way it gets out to more people. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.